New Bremen scoring after the turnover a moment ago, and they were then won at 13-12. So let's see if the Cavalier defense can rise up. But New Bremen able to run the ball a little bit more effectively here in this second half than the Cavaliers have been.
Tangeman has the I formation behind him. Pro set, goes to his first man through. Good yardage. Barloggy carried the mail, tackled by Schachter. About a yard shy of a first down. This will make it 2nd down and 1. You can do a lot of things here. See what New Bremen opts for. Keeping in mind, of course, that if they throw, it's mainly into the wind. Flag at the east end of the field indicating that we said earlier the wind was north-northwest. Now it might be more northwest. So coming somewhat diagonally across the football field. Double wing, no motion. Hand off this way. Barloggy got some room into Lehman territory. Tackled by Palmer as he will get first down yardage with a football down to the 45-yard line. Gain of 10 on the play. First and 10, what do we got?
Timeout, Lehman.
Lehman takes timeout. That'll be their second. And the home side likes what they're seeing. New Bremen down by 1 at 13-12. A minute 20 plus here in the third period. If you're looking for new furniture or bedding for your home, there's no better time than now during Goffney Furniture's 3-day hot sale. Save 30 to 60% on Goffney's huge selection of top quality brand names for every room in your home. Plus get free 6 months, no payment, no interest financing on qualified purchases. Goffney Furniture has been West Central Ohio's choice for quality, selection, and service for 60 years. A mile and a half west of I-75, State Route 47, Sydney. Check them out online, GoffneyFurniture.com. Also with us from New Bremen this evening, Spot Restaurant, North Dixie Drive-Through Carryout, Area Energy and Electric, with Verizon Wireless, and Errol Browd and Vance Stewart of Edward Jones and Company in Sydney.
Well, the New Bremen ground game able to rip some big runs off here in this third quarter of play. Lehman not able to do anything offensively.
Wing to the right, 1st and 10, fresh set of 4. Hand off Barloggy, gets some more yardage. Eikenberry helps to wrap him up as forward progress should be good for about 3. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Still should have time for a couple of more snaps in this period. Ball's declared ready for play at a minute 6.
Barloggy now has carried the ball 10 times in the game for 45 yards. 25 of those coming here in this third quarter.
2nd and 7. Bremen will have the wind in the fourth quarter. Now maybe it becomes a bit more of a crosswind again as we make that comment. Hand off Baker, deep man. Eikenberry will wrap him up after a couple of tough yards. Bremen faces 3rd down, 5+ to go for the first down. Also Ratterman at the bottom of that stack, along with Cisco. Group effort for Lehman.
They don't have to run this play, Dave, under 20 seconds when the play comes in, so they may let the clock run.
Yep, we may not see it. They break the huddle. They're at the line with 10. 6. 2. That's enough. I'd wait to have the win myself. That's what they've done. 3 quarters are in the book. New Bremen trailing Lehman by the scantest of margins at 13-12. Shelby Landscaping at Russell and 29 south of Lehman High School in Sydney. Always ready to tackle your new projects, and renovations. Even around pools, patios, and decks. They also specialize in vinyl and chain link fencing. Visit Shelby Landscaping's extensive garden center. Fall is a great time to plant trees from their great selection. That's Shelby Landscaping at Russell and 29 in Sydney. More of our sponsors are Emerson Wagner Realty, People's Federal Savings and Loan Association, of Sydney, Anna, and Jackson Center, now saluting their new office in the Walmart Super Center in West Sydney. Also, Myers Garage and drive-through carry-out in Newport. Super Subbies, subs, salads, and chili. Freshway Foods, and Dave Wilson, State Farm Insurance.
Well, it's going to come down, Dave, who wants it in the fourth quarter as we start the final 12-minute period. Cavaliers leading 13-12, but New Bremen definitely with the momentum.
Bremen gets them set on offense.
Shotgun.
They'll throw it into the sideline. Got a completion over there to Wendy on the toss from Tangeman. That's a completion. That certainly didn't hurt that they were not throwing directly into the wind on that play. 1st and 10, huge play, Bremen. Lehman won the only game in this series back in 1972 down in Piqua. Hard-fought game, 19-16. The father of the current Lehman quarterback, Jim Dembski Sr., apparently scoring on an 80-yard interception return that night, but it was one of a couple of Lehman defensive scores potentially that were called back due to penalty. 1st and 10 from the 33. Shotgun quarterback draw. Straight ahead Tangeman. He'll get about 4 or 5. Palmer and Cisco were there for Lehman. We'll check the exact spot. It will reveal a 5-yard gain. 4th quarter underway. 11.5 minutes to play. Ball goes from the 33 to 28. They split the difference. 1st and 10 becomes 2nd and 5. Pro I formation, receiver either way for Howard Overman's ball club. Hand off to the right side. That's Baker. Getting a hold of him is Judy, also halfway trying to strip the football. He'll get about 3. It'll be 3rd and 2 as the foot brawl is very much in 4-down territory. Actually, 3rd and a short 2.
They've gone more to Baker here in the second half, and he's responded with 31 yards from that position.
And this referee's signal for ball ready for play is an absolute jewel. Very hard to discern. Will they go straight ahead? You bet they do. Piper got it, got some extra yardage. 1st down, New Bremen. The Cardinals are on the march. Lehman did their scoring damage early. They've not been able to add to those early 13 points. Football now at the 20-yard line. This possession started back with 1:53 to go in the 3rd quarter at the 36-yard line on New Bremen's half of the turf, which ironically was on this end of the field with the change of ends. There you look at the New Bremen shotgun. Tangeman looked like he wanted to shovel, now throws over the middle. That'll be broken up. Shackner up to defend against Brian Baker. Incomplete. We'll look at 2nd down 10.
Good hit by Shackner. That ball was delivered right on time again, but the hit was delivered also on time.
Baker comes to the sideline, being tended to by one of the trainers. Nothing serious, maybe just needing to stretch out a little bit, it looks like. 4 wideouts, 3 of them split to the right side. Single back standing next to the quarterback in the shotgun. Fake to Barloggy, looking deep, he'll take off. Gets to the 20, gained 1 yard. We're looking at 3rd and 9. Cavaliers got Ratterman 62 in there. 3rd and 9 at the 19-yard line. You'd have to believe that a field goal attempt for New Bremen is not an option. We have official time. Cavaliers staying ahead 13-12 with 9:41 to play. Now the clock moving. The ball toward but not at the right hash mark. Barloggy will stand next to his quarterback in the shotgun. 4 receivers, 3 of them go left. Tangeman fakes the draw. Looks over the middle, got a man open. Schachtner will make the stop. No, it's incomplete. Schachtner able to dislodge the football from the target. 46, Jeff Wenty.
And that was delivered on time, maybe a hair late, but Schachtner makes a nice hit.
It'll be 4th and 10. Howard Overman says timeout. Awfully big play coming up, still somewhat early in the 4th quarter. Lehman leads it by a single point. Sidney Holy Angels and Piqua Catholic High Schools consolidated to form Lehman High School back in 1970, 31 years ago. 3 years later, Solomon Electric began operations and has marked over a quarter century of providing quality electrical and electronic services. Solomon Electric salutes Lehman High School along with its fine football teams, which have included 3 members of the Solomon family, Jeremy, Ryan, and Chad. Lehman's gridiron successes have seen trips to the state playoffs in 1984, 93, 97, 99, and 2000. Congratulations, Lehman, from Solomon Electric on Russell Road in Sydney.
Well,
New Bremen huddling around their head coach. There's a good look at it, Mike.
Cardinals recognizing the significance of this play. It's 4th down and about 8 to go from the Cavalier 18. Going to go for it. No kicking attempt. They've struggled tonight kicking the football, and they're going to line up to kick it as I say that.
This would be a 35-yard field goal by Nick Wenty. The holder is the quarterback, Rob Tangem, and it's 4th and 8. They're going to kick it. The ball's down. The kick is up. It'll be wide to the left. He did have it long enough, but it's wide to the left.
Pretty good effort.
Yep. That looked better than the extra points, but the football will go to Lehman with the touchback. That should give it to them at the 20. That was for the lead. It was big. 35-yard field goal.
So each team has missed a field goal. Lehman missed a 47-yarder in the first half, and now New Bremen misses the 35-yarder here in the 4th quarter.
9-1-1. It is an emergency. That's the time left in the ball game. Lehman by a single point. This is Hewitt headed right. He'll get 5, make it 6 straight up the gut. He'll be tackled by Doug Piper. 2nd down 4, Lehman. Pretty good real estate on the first offensive play of the series. 2nd and 4, Cavaliers. Big game for both clubs in terms of those computer points. This, of course, is a non-league game. Hewitt will move forward. He's got a 1st down. Tackled by the ankles, primarily Jason Lammers, 6'2", 203, and a junior wearing 68. 1st down, Lehman. Gains of 6 and 5.
Excuse me, Dave. You could bet Lehman would like to run about 8 minutes off this clock and go home.
They'd love nothing better.
13.
And regroup for a Versailles visit next week to Julia Lamb Stadium on Saturday for a Sunday evening 7:30 playback on Channel 12. Dembski rolls to the right. Puts it pretty deep, just through the arms of Justin Seger. Throwing largely into that wind, but a very tight spiral, well-thrown ball. Incomplete. It was defended back there by Brian Baker and Michael Brockman.
Boy, the guts of a Riverboat gambler that time. He threw into double coverage, and still Sager kept running and actually made it. I thought he almost caught the ball.
Yes, he did.
Hands.
Yeah, pretty well executed, everything considered. Clock will stop with 8:14. Possession started just about a minute ago at the 20-yard line. Pitch, this will be the double handoff. Schachtner. It was good for a touchdown earlier tonight. He's broken 1 tackle to the 40, 45, midfield. Nice job staying in bounds. We've got a clip way in the back. Boy, that may have come after the play had turned the corner, but it's still critical. That play carried all the way to the 47 in New Bremen territory. It's a clip against Lehman. Mike, we could tell better if we had a replay, which our folks at home who've taped it will. I've got to believe that corner had been turned when that took place.
Oh, and I was watching the excellent effort by Schachtner and didn't see it, but nevertheless, official flag early after Lehman. Schachtner made a nice run. It's the first penalty in the second half. It's a big one.
Football all the way back to the 22-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 19.
Lehman had a semi-break from the huddle. Now they're ready to go.
Yep, and the back judge taking a long look at his clock. They get the play off. Dembski to throw. Off balance, got Hewitt out in the flat. He's up close to that first down, still a couple of yards shy. Stopped over there by Brian Baker, 24. This at least will give Lehman a decent shot at it on 3rd down and 3 yards to go. See what Jeff Udelnik dials up from the sideline. More specifically,
Versailles getting beat by Minster 14-13 in their first league game.
Yep. Be interesting to see what Versailles does in this conference this year. There's always some great football here. Usually get a couple of teams to the state final. It's Badgett straight ahead for not a first down, but less than a yard away from it. This will be 4th down. He does not appear to have it. See if some other scores in the conference come in tonight from the MAC. They'll measure. I don't think he has it.
Doesn't have it, but it's going to make a very interesting call, though.
At the very least, if I were Lehman, I'd come to the line and try to draw Bremen offside if I didn't make it.
First down?
Yep. And the guy gives such a terrible signal, you can't tell. He just kind of like points at a defender.
Lackluster would be my thinking about it.
Yeah.
Indifferent, whatever.
It's 1st down, Lehman. That's a big one. Boy, that was barely. Also in that conference tonight, Marion Local is being handled by Coldwater. St. Henry, a big one with Delphos St. John's. We'll be interested to see that score. Badgett ahead for nothing.
Clock is moving, though. It's under 7 minutes to go.
Huge factor. 3 more first downs would come close to doing it, depending on the exact sequence and how many plays it takes to get a first down. 2nd down 10, Cavaliers. Football just outside the 40 on Lehman's half of the turf here in New Bremen. Badgett stays in with his quarterback, 2 receivers just out of your screen to the bottom. Dembski wanted to unload to Hewitt. That'll be underthrown. Home crowd wanting to make a case for grounding. Hard to tell. Hewitt had moved down the sideline and the ball falls incomplete. We'll go to 3rd and 10. New Bremen could have a good opportunity to get the ball back. Last time they got it, they drove from their own 36 to the opposite 18 and just missed wide left a 35-yard field goal. Lehman with a pro set, split backs in motion with Hewitt. Dembski wants to throw. Flush. Got company out of the pocket. He's going to be close to a first down. Hurdles and appears to have gotten it. Yes. That hurdle gets Dembski out of bounds with about 2 yards to spare.
That was a great run.
That's one the folks at home will want to stop their tape and take one more look at. Huge play by Dembski to hold on to the ball and a 1-point lead.
Used his speed to get by one defender and then used his agility to leap over another to get Lehman into New Bremen territory. More importantly, keep possession of the ball. 6:18 left. Clock stopped.
It is stopped. It'll start with the snap of the football. To Dembski to Badgett, dead ahead for about 4 yards. Let's see, bottom of the stack for New Bremen. Pretty good sportsmanship by these players. 63, Andy Bushman. Glad to see this rivalry get started, and we're seeing a well-contested, sportsmanlike game, and we'll welcome seeing this. The game next year would be in either Sydney or Piqua. Depending on Piqua's home schedule next year, Sydney will be home with Bell Fountain in week 2. It may have to be played on Saturday night. Dembski will hand it off to Hewitt. He'll take it ahead for about 4 more. Football will get to the 39-yard line. where it'll be third and a long yard.
Pretty impressive drive. Lehman started this at their own 20 and converted a couple of big plays, but they're now going to, if nothing else, they're going to pin New Bremen way back if they don't convert here.
Right, a touchback on the missed field goal was where Lehman started. They'll take the ball straight ahead with Badgett. He has a first down into the middle of the New Bremen defense, including 42, Kurt Albers. Mike?
Fourth first down on this drive.
Yep.
And that's going to run some more clock. The Cardinals now be thinking about timeouts. They have 2 left. And they're going to use one. Nope.
The next play, Mike, will be the 12th play of the possession. Football's at the 37-yard line.
That may equal what the total possession Lehman had running the ball the third quarter and part of the fourth.
5:07 to play.
Now they'll run the clock.
At the snap of the football, we will be well under 5 minutes. Badgett and Hewitt are in behind the quarterback, Dembski. Fakes to Badgett. Dembski will take it around the end for good yardage. Into the open field, penalty flag probably against Lehman. It would appear that a touchdown would be called back, but we'll double check it. Dembski, nevertheless, Mike, has taken things into his own hands on this possession.
Beautiful fake by he and Badgett, drawing everybody, and then went around the corner. I don't think he was touched again.
No.
But the flag going to bring this back, either a hold or a clip.
It's a clip against Lehman. You see it from the referee. This will be a spot foul that comes from beyond where a first down would have been achieved.
Or right there at the stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1st and 10 again.
No, where they signaled it from, it honestly ought to be about 1st and 13. They didn't mark off enough. But are you surprised?
No.
It's 1st and 11. 1st and 11. Split backs, receiver either way. Pro set for Lehman. We look down the line of scrimmage. Dembski will hand it off to Hewitt. He'll sweep right. He gets outside. Takes on a tackler, dives to the 30-yard line. Good job by Hewitt in picking up 6 yards. It's 2nd and 4. The 13th play of the possession is upcoming. 4:30 to play. Mike, they took the ball with 9:11 to go. You said there wasn't anything wrong that an 8-minute possession wouldn't take care of. You're not far from it.
Nope. I tell you, I thought he went out of bounds, but he must have touched down inbounds because the clock is moving.
Which is good for Lehman.
Right.
At this juncture. Sager split left, but we're going to see more ground attack here, I've got a feeling. Dembski may be checking off. Split backs. He'll hand it straight to Badgett. Badgett gets close to that first down. Following 62, Andy Ratterman into the line of scrimmage.
I think he was just using clock, Dave, looking at the bench. And
that's good. That's well done. And now it's 3rd and 1. You got 2 downs to pick this up, as long as you don't get a penalty and make it 3rd and 6. The 14th play of the possession is upcoming. Lehman has had the ball for almost 6 minutes, following the New Bremen missed field goal. Everybody bunched except one receiver. Badgett, first down. The chains will move. First down, number 5 on this sequence. Play number 14 in the possession is in the books, and the football's only at the 24. They've never picked up huge yardage on a first down. And on 3 different occasions, 4 different occasions, they've gone to 3rd down to get the first down.
They've executed when they've had to.
Yeah, that's why this clock is moving like it is. This is textbook.
This sequence started at 3:21. It's now 3:05.
Oh, yeah. We move under 3 minutes. Hewitt got some room. He'll get about 6 on that thrust. Bottom for New Bremen is 42, Kurt Albers. Good play on first down for Lehman to set up 2nd and 4 on the pickup of 6. 15 plays in this possession are in the books. Clock moves with 2:40.
Cardinals got to be thinking timeout here. They're trying to get it from the sideline. There it is.
And as slow as the referees were to get a ball in and signal that Lehman then had 25 seconds. Yeah. Bremen finally takes timeout. This has been very positive for Lehman. Ernst Sporting Goods in the Sidney Kroger Complex, along with Piqua, Minster, and Versailles. Always ready to serve with a wide variety of equipment and apparel. Be true to your school with custom jackets, bags, shirts, shorts, and Letterman jackets. Running, walking, and fitness shoes by Nike, Adidas, Asics, Reebok, and of course Saucony, like the ones that I wear from Ernst. Bring out the sport in you at Ernst Sporting Goods in Sidney on the west side of Kroger's. Also in Minster and Versailles and Piqua. That's Ernst Sporting Goods. More of our sponsors tonight from New Bremen on Channel 12 Sidney, in addition to Ernst Sporting Goods, the Holiday Inn of Sidney, Holiday Inn Express of Troy and Huber Heights, First National Bank of New Bremen, Sidney, Bodkins, and Wapak, Bunny's Pharmacy, Goffney Furniture, AAA Shelby County, including Travel to Paradise.
Cardinals down to just one timeout now left. 2:38 to go. Lehman 2nd and 4 from the New Bremen 18. Boy, you think about the yardage Lehman's gotten on plays that have been called back. It's even more impressive.
And a play that got called back, who knows, in the long run it may have helped. Hang on to the football for a longer period. Now official time for what? The teams had already gotten to the line of scrimmage.
Shackner had a helmet problem, and they're going to make him either get a new helmet or leave.
I think they'll make him leave. Yep. That'll bring into the ball game 22 Adam Cisco, who sees regular duty on both sides of the football. Shackner will leave for at least a play.
I don't think the wideout has a particular function in this play.
I don't either. Well put.
Oh.
Long count by Dembski and movement by the left tackle, excuse me. Ratterman got a premature start. What was favorable at 2nd and 4 becomes 2nd and 9. Shackner will come back in with the exit of Cisco. We still have 2:38 to play. There won't be any clock to milk this time, as the football is just ready for play rather than having the clock actuated with the set. Dave Ross with Mike Lieber from New Bremen. Our cameraman is Dan Eccles. Hand off, Hewitt knifing through. A nice play by 68 Lammers. He got through in a big hurry, so it's 3rd down. Field goal wouldn't do a lot for Lehman here, as New Bremen is not a great threat on a field goal. It would put Lehman up by 4.
Although Wendy's attempt down here was not that.
It was better.
Not that far off.
Better than the 2 extra points certainly had been earlier, for whatever reason. 3rd down 9. Sager splits left. He appears to have single coverage. From this spot on the field, maybe. This is the 17th play of the possession. Of course, net plays, factoring out the penalties. Hewitt will take it right. He'll get it down to the 15-yard line. We'll see what Lehman wants to do. They have to get it, or excuse me, that's to the 20. They need to get to the 13. We have timeout taken by New Bremen. This will be 4th down and 7 yards to go. Timeout on the field. First Star can really help you score. First Star offers great installment loan rates and the terms you want. Need a new minivan for tailgating? Want to catch a little football on your new home entertainment system? Have some tuition bills to tackle. First Star has the best loan rates, outstanding customer service, and timely turnaround. So touch down at one of the convenient First Star offices near you. First Star is the bank without boundaries, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Well, it would look like that Lehman would try to get Dembski again outside, let him have the option, maybe throwing the ball or running it. Either way, don't turn the ball over, use some of the clock. Minute 44 left to go in the game. Lehman at the Cardinal 20 on 4th down and 6.
And Lehman has had the ball for 7.5 minutes, Mike. The 18th net play in the possession upcoming on 4th and 7 from the 20-yard line. Back to throw Dembski, looks to Shackner along the sideline. Little tall at the 10-yard line. New Bremen will take over, controlling its own destiny with 1:40 to play. They held the ball for almost exactly 7.5 minutes. 18 net plays for Lehman. A couple of penalties thrown in, so everything included, what, about 22 snaps? 20, 21, 22 snaps? New Bremen football with the equivalent